Now we're back to learning JavaScript. Let me show you the switch statement. And this works kind of like the else if that I've shown you in the last tutorial. So we can translate switch statements into else if and vice versa. In our example, we have a number. This can be either positive, negative, or 0. And usually the format for a switch statement is to write switch, then an expression in regular brackets, and then a curly brackets. And inside you define cases. So case X, for example, colon, and then the code that you want to execute for this specific case. And it's a general format. You write that for all the cases that you've got. In our case, we have 3, positive, negative, or 0. So I'll make that case X, Y, and Z. And for each case, we want to execute a different code. The first case, for example, case X, would be number bigger than 0. So we simply add that here. In case the number is bigger than 0, we want to execute the code after the colon, and that should say that the number is positive. So we use document.write. Inside the brackets, quotation marks, number is positive. So once again, we check our number, and if it's bigger than 0, we want to have the positive expression. For case Y, number should be smaller than 0, and then we have the negative expression. So we replace that right here. In case the number is smaller than 0, it should say number is negative. And now we have a third case where the number is 0. This is our case Z, number equals 0. We want to use document.write, number is 0. We're almost there. Let me delete this comment right here. We have to add 2 things though. First up, what is meant with the expression. So we've just defined the case, but there are 2 possible outcomes. The first is the number is bigger than 0, and the second would be it isn't. And obviously we want document.write to write number is positive when the number is bigger than 0. And here we use our Boolean expression to express that. We simply write true inside of these brackets. So when number bigger than 0 is true, we want to use document.write number is positive. For the next case, if number smaller than 0 is true, we want to write number is negative. And for the last case, if number is equal to 0, we want to write number is 0. So this is what's meant with an expression. The second thing that we need to add is a break. And this simply means that once a certain case is true and the code is executed, we want to break our switch so that it doesn't run through the other cases. There's no need for that. Therefore, it's a good idea to add a break to every case, even for the last one. Now let us check it. 0 works. $50 works. Let us use -50, and this also works. And this is how you can set up a switch statement in JavaScript. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.